All right, next game up here is the Falcons and the Panthers. And folks, please, for the love of goodness, stop betting the Panthers. We tell y'all every single week. That's what we preach, and we just preach over and over and over again. Do not bet the Panthers. Whatever you do with your money, do not bet the Panthers. Vegas is kind of making it really appetizing on the line, being like, well, they're at home and they're only -2. That's a good bet. They're at home. It's Cam Newton. He can get it done. No, he can't. He can't get it done. Cam Newton can never get it done ever again in the NFL because he's so not good anymore. And I want to say trash, but I'm going to respect Cam Newton for getting to the Super Bowl, and I won't call him trash, okay? But he's very, very not good anymore. He's extremely not good anymore. I won't go trash, though. Borderline trash, not officially trash. So Panthers get absolutely destroyed here. Yes, they put up 21 points, but it wasn't even competitive, and it wasn't anything that I was concerned with. We took the Falcons plus 2.5. We called it the best bet of the entire season, folks. We loved it. We hammered it. It didn't move all week, which told us that y'all weren't hammering it. For why? For what reason? We said y'all should have been hammering the Falcons plus 2.5 so much that it turned to Falcons -5. Honestly, that's what it should have been, folks. So stop betting the Panthers. And if you bet the Panthers over the last 2 weeks, folks, I don't make the rules, but I will enforce them. You must, and this is a rule, folks, this is from the president. I don't know what y'all want from me. If you bet the Panthers over the last 2 weeks, you must give all of the money that you use for betting on a weekly basis. You must give it to me, and we will manage your money for you. You are not responsible enough to manage your own money from now. You're betting on the Panthers with Cam Newton, no Christian McCaffrey, and them just firing their offensive coordinator more than midway through the season while they still have a chance to make the playoffs in the NFC because the NFC is a little bit easier overall to make. They're about a game overall behind the AFC, just kind of overall in the wild card picture. So y'all actively made the conscious decision to bet the Panthers. Y'all got to give the money to me. And we made so much money yesterday, folks. Like, we could honestly quit the show. We can quit the show, folks. We don't need the show no more, okay? But the Panthers, stop betting them. Never bet them again. Stop talking Cam Newton. Once again, great story. It's a great story, but it's trash. He's trash. He's trash. I have to say he's trash now. I just can't walk around it anymore. I can't tiptoe it. Cam Newton is trash, pure garbage. I'm sorry, Cam. Yes, you got to the Super Bowl, but you didn't dive. So if you dove for that fumble that you had in the Super Bowl, I wouldn't call you trash, but now you got me calling you trash. I'm sorry. But Cam Newton's trash. Stop betting on trash. And oh my God, and it just makes me so frustrated because Vegas is so gosh dang disrespectful, folks. Making the Panthers -2.5 in this game, folks. That's why we predict the line. We knew it was great value. We stressed it so gosh dang much. It was so gosh dang good value. And here we are. Hindsight's 2020, and it's still one of the greatest values that there was last night. We digress. Well, hey, one more time before we digress. We also bet on our pregame show. Once again, so much free money given out this week, folks. I can't even stress it. But on our pregame show, we bet the Falcons over 9.5 points in the first half, and they put up 17. We doubled down on our Falcons bets this week, folks, and here they are, hitting them all. I don't know. All I can do is provide y'all with the information, folks. Provide y'all with the content. Y'all got to take that next step. And I give y'all plenty and ample opportunity to do so. We're here every single day, folks. All right, let's get to this game here. So we all know Cam Newton's trash, but there's also more trash on this Panthers team and a potential worse head coach than Urban Meyer, which we didn't even know was possible, but here we are. And it's Matt Rule, folks. This man is an absolutely garbage coach. We told y'all about him firing their offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, at the very tail end of their bye week. Great decision, as we know. But then also, we know Matt Rule just instantly looks for the scapegoat, instantly instantly looks to place the blame somewhere. That's why he got rid of Teddy Bridgewater only after 1 year. That's why he moved off, well, didn't really move off of Sam Darnold. He got injured, but that's why he didn't go with PJ Walker. He brought in Cam Newton. For why, we don't understand. We knew Cam Newton wasn't good. That's why he wasn't on a team to start the season. If you're good, you'll be on a team, folks. Even if you're a quarterback, we know that really only starting quarterbacks get it done. But if you're a good backup, you will still be. If you're a good quarterback, you will still be a backup in the league somewhere. Cam Newton was not, but then he sold it as well. I don't want to be the backup, so I'm too good to be the backup. My name's too big to be the backup. I'd be a distraction as a backup. That's what Cam Newton sold it as, of why he wasn't in the league anymore. When the true reason why we all know now is that he's still trash, folks. Okay. So, Matt Rule in this game even was looking for the scapegoat early and often. Because we get Cam Newton, folks. Cam Newton benched on the final drive of the first half. PJ Walker throws an interception. So they go back to Cam Newton after halftime. They're rocking with Cam Newton, but then they take out Cam Newton. Cam Newton wasn't getting it done, and then they move PJ Walker back into the game, folks. So what are we doing? Actively sitting and starting and sitting and starting and benching and sitting and then replaying these quarterbacks. You can't do that, folks. You cannot be wishy-washy with your quarterbacks, or you're gonna be trash like the Panthers are. So now we get Matt Rule still putting it on everybody else for the shortcomings of the Panthers here over the last 2 seasons, and it's all on everybody else besides Matt Rule. Once again, I think these coaches need to start looking in the mirror and being like, well, yeah, maybe I can change a little bit. Maybe I can be a little bit better out here, because it's absolutely disgraceful what Matt Rule has been doing for this Panthers team over the last 2 seasons, folks. Man, oh man. So, Falcons, they're not great. We don't love the Falcons, and we have a rule of never betting the Falcons, but it was against the Panthers, and we had to make the exception, obviously, folks. Now, the Panthers face the Bills this week, and I'm sure it's not going to be great value, but you leave it to Vegas, folks, and they'll do anything. They'll probably be crazy here, because y'all are still putting money on the Panthers, so they're like, well, they're still falling for us, so we might as well make it an appetizing bet for the Panthers. So, it's going to be an interesting Thursday. We'll just leave it at that, folks. We may go ballistic, may go bananas, maybe. All right, let's start talking about these stats here. Let's start here with the Panthers because they're so gosh dang trash. Cam Newton tried his damnedest, went 15 of 23. What do we got completion percentage-wise? Did 65%. All right, that's solid. We'll give him that. 178 yards, no touchdown, but he did have the pick. That interception resulted into 7 points. It was a pick 6. Cam Newton not being good. Womp, womp. So just giving away free points. That's why he gets benched. He also fumbled twice, lost one of them. Womp, womp. Once again, Cam Newton, he doesn't provide the spark. He can't throw the ball down the field. He's a good red zone runner. I'll give him that. But, maybe he could be like a Cordell Patterson, and that's it. But teams really don't use that. That's why they even got rid of kind of Taysom Hill in the red zone when Jameis Winston was the starter this season. They're like, yeah, it's too much, in and out, in and out, in and out. We'll just let Jameis Winston get the touchdown himself. So, not good here by Cam Newton. Absolutely trash. PJ Walker, he goes 6 of 12, but he's still equally as trash. 50% completion percentage, 75 yards, 1 touchdown. He threw the pick like we know. He fumbled but didn't lose it. Okay, still potentially turning over the ball. So Panthers quarterbacks are all trash. Leading rushers, Cam Newton was the leading rusher for the Panthers, 10 rushes for 47 yards and a touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 10 rushes for 33 yards and a touchdown. Unfortunately, not enough to really truly make an impact in the ground game. Amir Abdullah ran 4 times for 16 yards as well. All right, who were these quarterbacks throwing the ball to? And we'll give them credit for doing this. We had Robbie Anderson, leading receiver. We'll give him that. 7 catches for 84 yards and a touchdown. Then DJ Moore, 6 catches for 84 yards. Then Brandon Zlystra, 4 catches, 45 yards. Tommy Tremble, 2 catches, 23 yards. And Amir Abdullah, 2 catches for 17 yards. But all the turnovers, the lackluster offense of the passing players here for the Panthers is just so trash, folks. And then you got Matt Rule on top of it. I mean, it's the trash icing on the trash cake, folks. All right, the Falcons, and they had a nice little dominant win here. They did start to lose it a little bit. Had a big kind of 2-possession lead. I think even 3 possessions at one point, but then end up only winning by 8 points. And it was like a full 8 points, so we still give them, credit for a nice dominant win. The plus 2.5 was never really in question, so never worried about that. All right, Falcons scoring the ball. Matt Ryan, did he do good? Is there any viability in this Falcons team now? Let's take a look. Matt Ryan goes 19 of 28. It's 67% completion percentage, so that's real good. We do like that. 190 yards, borderline dink and dunk. We still give him the credit. 1 touchdown, no pick. Well done him not turning the ball over. We absolutely love that. Cordell Patterson was the leading rusher. No surprise there. 16 rushes for 58 yards and a touchdown. Mike Davis, 11 rushes for 44 yards. And then Quadre Olison, 5 rushes for 23 yards. But he did fumble and lost it. Let's see, where did his fumble come? Because it came in not a great time here. He fumbles in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left, and the Panthers are down 16 points up until this, or 15 points, 2 possessions, and the Panthers are able to go down and capitalize off of that fumble. So almost left them in the game here, but the Falcons ran out the last 3 minutes on their final drive to win the game by 8. All right, and then who was Matt Ryan throwing the ball to? We had Russell Gage, leading receiver, 4 catches for 64 yards. Kyle Pitts, 5 catches for 61 yards. Mike Davis, 5 catches for 42 yards. And then Lee Smith, 1 catch for 12 yards. So, Falcons get the win here, 29-21. Stop betting the Panthers, folks, for the rest of the year. Do not bet the Panthers ever again, folks. I'm sorry, but that's what it needs to be. Stop betting the Panthers.